The Life of Chuck is a sci-fi drama film written for the screen and directed by Mike Flanagan. It is based off of a short story by Stephen King, part of the If It Bleeds collection. Mr. Harrigan's Phone is another movie that got made from that collection. This one's about Chuck. He's a man who keeps showing up on billboards and radio advertisements during the end of the world. We're following a bunch of different characters as they're trying to deal with the fallout of the loss of different things. So the first act, I had to pee and I missed the climax, probably the most important part of the film, but I missed it in that like 2 minutes. Thanks, bladder. But anyways, the second act moves on to Chuck basically 9 months before he gets a head tumor. He is walking down the street and he dances to the rhythm of a tune of a lady playing the drums. And he decides to just dance with a stranger and do a whole show and learn to live life and meet new people. And then that quickly ends and we move on to Chuck's childhood when he's 8 and 10, all the different tragedies that happened to him, the mysterious attic that he's not allowed to go into, and that sort of main thing that sort of shapes his whole life. So this movie is really interesting. I wasn't bored, but it definitely mixes a lot of different aspects and tonal shifts. The first act is like a sci-fi apocalypse drama, very in the same tune of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World or Last Night. Or, Chuck is sort of there, but he's not really, and we're following all these characters that don't seem to be related to him, but they later revealed to be part of his life. And the second part is a musical part, which is fun, and then the third is a coming-of-age story that adds a little bit of fantasticalness to the attic that he's not allowed to go into, and that can be a horror or it can be a blessing. It's that, I don't want to get into it, but it's better to like go into this movie blind. The trailers don't tell you any of this stuff. It's just sort of a hard sell because it's like, once you start talking about it, you give away all the good stuff. So overall, the movie's interesting, great cast. There's a lot of cast members on the poster that are only in the movie for a couple minutes, so that's kind of just trying to market the movie a certain way. But some people are in the movie more than others, and I like the cast in general. The dance sequences are fun. It's definitely a nice little movie that pontificates on the nature of life and ambition and remembering things and trying to matter. So overall, it's enjoyable, and I give The Life of Chuck a 6.5 out of 10.